Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. We're back in Guild Wars today. I realized I said that I was gonna play Stellar Blade, but that actually doesn't come out till Wednesday. So yeah, we're back in Guild Wars and we're gonna play factions, or through the faction storyline. Let's log into this necromancer here. In between last stream and this stream, I kind of decided to change up my build a little bit. I've got some earth magic skills, and I've actually, if you notice, a lot of this place is revealed and a lot of Waijin Bazaar is revealed. I actually did as many of the quests I can find in these two areas, and oh man, there was a bunch of quests where it was between this minister person that was over here and a guard of some kind that was over here, and I literally just walked back and forth 4 or 5 times to do one or two quests. And it was very annoying. Good thing I didn't zone out, otherwise I had to fight everything again. But then the act of just having to wait for myself to walk through the entire distance and then come back was kind of a pain. I'm glad I got all that over with. I think I finished most of the annoying quests. Oh no, I think there might be more that will unlock as we get more progress here, but I think I finished a good amount of them at least. Got them out of the way. Today we'll be doing Napui Quarter, and hopefully we can continue and also do whatever mission it comes after. If I remember correctly, these missions are going to be pretty hard, even for my team, what I currently have for my team. And I hope things will be okay. So, another thing I want to do potentially this stream is change my secondary to ritualist and see what we can do, but I don't have a lot of plat to unlock skills, so maybe, I don't know, we'll have to see. I might have to wait till next time. I might have to do some grinding or something off stream, or dig into my bank, which I don't really want to because I don't really have a lot in my bank to begin with. And I'm kind of saving a lot of that for some of my other characters and stuff, but we'll see. Well, this is all kind of just me just winging it, so was there anything else? So yeah, I'm an earth magic user at this point. I have both ward against melee, and this elementalist has a ward against elements, which I hope will help this next mission. If I remember correctly, there's these 4 bosses, and you can kind of decide to choose which one you want to fight first, and then you move through the map and find the rest of them. I believe you want to fight the dragon last, because the dragon is a elementalist and he will wreck you. And what happens is every time you defeat one boss, miniature-ish version of them appear on the rest of the map, and you gotta fight them as you go. But I don't remember exactly what the order is, so I don't remember which portal to go through first. But is there anything else I should mention? I guess there wasn't anything else, right? I think I'm gonna do this. I was kind of looking at some of the builds that a chatter, I guess, from a previous stream was giving me, and I think a lot of this is very good, so I was kind of trying to do more of this. So this one is restoration. Okay, 2 in restoration. Interesting. Oh wait, no, illusion magic 2, restoration 3. Oh wait, no, this one is 2 in restoration. Inspiration is 8. Dominion is 12. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I think it might actually be smart. Well, the thing is, this is kind of dependent on blood is power, so maybe I won't do that. I won't put the res on the flesh of my flesh that one character has. Maybe I can put it on her, actually. Doesn't have any. I can do this, right? And get rid of that. Then so then I have a res from her as well. This one, flesh of my flesh. There. I don't know if there's... I feel like my ranger is probably the weakest. Because she's kind of set up to be DPS, but I don't think she even like does enough DPS. She doesn't do a good job of that. And I guess she has some interrupts. But that's about it. Hey! I'm doing okay. I'm going to do Napui quarters. Hopefully I do okay. If I remember correctly, it's pretty hard. I will put you on screen, I guess. Put chat on screen. But yeah, how are you doing? I hope you're doing okay. Yeah, let's just enter mission and see how we do. Napui quarters. Alright, so here's Adept 9. Flesh of my flesh is awesome. Heck yeah, have fun. Okay. I believe at some... Wait, do I have to talk to this person? If I remember correctly, there should be like 4 portals that I walk through. Ah, there we go. He's talking now. The Celestials and their guardians have been summoned. You must defeat them if you wish to become Wei no Su. Upon the destruction of a Celestial, its essence will spread, creating countless smaller Celestials that will endlessly return, much like the stars in the night sky. Difficulty of this task increases with each Celestial you encounter, since you will face not only the Celestial, but the essence of those you have already defeated, as well as the Celestial Guardians. Pass through an orb to begin your trial. You will find yourself transported to a location near a Celestial you must defeat. Okay. Let's go through this one, I guess. We're just gonna do it like whatever. I guess we go north. I don't know why this is here. Okay. So yeah, I'm using Obsidian Flame and Stone Daggers. That's kind of my main source of damage. And I have some, like, hopefully helpful abilities to keep the team alive. I don't know why every time I stand on a bridge of some kind, it says I'm obstructed. I don't know if that's like a bug or if I'm just like placing myself in here. Am I like targeting the wrong target? Okay, we are going through this pretty good. Just made meatballs and pasta. I actually was thinking of making like pasta over the weekend because I do have like some pasta sauce that have been open for a while and I want to use it up. But I kind of like lazied out and just made a sandwich. Your fiance are gonna watch a show and go on a walk tonight, so I probably won't be around. That's okay. Or I guess that sounds fun. And yeah. All the power to you. You don't have to stick around here. I'm just gonna ramble away like I normally do. So yeah, we just defeated the first one, which is this Kirin, who is like a monk. So now a bunch of these little essence of Kirins are everywhere. And as we defeat more of these essence will appear. So as we fight more mobs will appear, and it'll get harder. I spent a bunch of time reading, so that's kind of, I don't know, a not as good point, I guess. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really affect much people, but because I'm kind of like taking my time and taking it slow, I could potentially not get the all 3 like challenge rewards for beating it really fast, since that's essentially how the bonus works at this point. Oh, these things don't create bodies. Uh-oh. Well, I guess it makes sense. They're like spirits, right? Or they're essences. They're like figments of your imagination. Alright, so we gotta like go find our way to all these green stars here for each of the boss. I don't think ward against melee works against arrows. For some reason, I had it in my mind that this will work against physical, but I think it literally only works against like melee attacks. So I don't know how useful this is. Yeah, don't fight on bridges in factions. Is that just like a known bug or something that whenever you're on a bridge, it like says you're obstructed because of some like, I don't know, weird line of sight coding. So yeah, if you notice, there's a gray bar now appearing on my energy. That's because obsidian causes exhaustion. But I think that's called overcast now. And if I keep spamming it, it can potentially eat up my entire bar, but it does slowly degrade. I wanted to strip enchantment other character by, I think I hit tab a little too early and it switched the target. I changed the tab to be my like target closest. Normally default controls it's the C button, so in the community you might hear a lot of people say use C space, because you would just hit C to target the closest enemy and then space to attack it. But I changed it to tab because Guild Wars 2 uses tab, I believe, to like just target in general. And I kind of like using tab to target. Tab targeting sounds a little bit better than C space to me. Okay. So again, this is kind of like the slums too, where even though it looks like I should be going down this way to get here, I'm actually having to go around just to get here. Ooh, can I open this? I do not have a key. Hey, look at this place. I think this is supposed to be like some like other realm between like reality and the mists or something. So we are in like a special place in order to become closer to the stars to do this challenge. Overcast. You use obsidian play on your earth elementalist. It is pretty solid. I really like it, especially it seems like they made it so that if you have overcast, some other skills like stone daggers, it does like an extra effect. So stone daggers now like add bleeding whenever you're overcast. So it's like really cool to like combo or obsidian flame and then quickly use stone daggers and cause the bleeding, and then I can use Signet of Corruption, which gives me back like energy and does a little bit of damage. Signet of Corruption is the Kurzik skill of this campaign. Like, we're not that far yet. Technically, I'm not supposed to have this skill at this point. You're a creature of habit, so you like C space more than tab targeting. There's some weird coding. Oh, yeah, that was the bridge, right? No flesh. Oh. We got him. Hard to rewire all the Guild Wars 1. I remember, I don't know. Let's see. So like, these are my friends. 3 years ago, we tried to get back into the game, and I remember playing this game a little bit, and then going into Guild Wars 2, and then kind of like I would hit space to target, but then in Guild Wars 2 you jump, and I'm like, oh no, I'm hitting space every time I like tab, and then I had to like relearn how to like play the game. There's a lot of directions I can go, it looks like. Let's go this direction. I feel like I need to, like, go down this way, actually. Yeah, I think we might have to go down. I might have to go down, actually. Uh-oh, Mox is already going for it. Yes, attack him. Attack this guy, Mox. Oh, the hotkeys. Yeah, actually, over the weekend I reinstalled Guild Wars 2 because you were talking about it and some of the story beats and stuff, and we were, I guess, like kind of discussing some of the stories between this game and Guild Wars 2, and I was like really tempted to go back in, so I reinstalled it and I launched it. I logged into my main, which is like the Assyrian Guardian, and I took a look at my inventory, and I was like, I have no idea what any of these items do. And there's like all these new stuff instead of like dailies and stuff. There's this thing called the Wizard's Vault, which I was like kind of interested in to look into more. But everything just like looks so different than what I remembered. And, except I honestly, I think they did a really good job with the combat though. It is like a lot better. You can kind of tell they really improved on the combat from this game. And yeah, the jumping and the mounts and stuff is just like really good. No, don't go back. No, but it's so good. There's like a new I think they call like mini expats or something now. They don't do full-on expansions anymore because they don't want to like have the expectation of legendaries and expectations of raids and stuff anymore, right? It's only like story for the most part for the expansions. But yeah, oh man. I kind of want to like, maybe after doing this one, maybe after Stellar Blade and after Nightfall as well, I will go back into Guild Wars 2 and stream that as well. Maybe you can play through it as, it'll be like, what is starting from level 1 feel like? On Guild Wars 2 in 2025. Kind of a deal. I might like make a new character because just like how in this game I didn't play a lot of Necromancer all that much, in Guild Wars 2 I didn't really play a lot of Ranger. I did try to do Ranger for PvP specifically just to learn PvP, but I haven't really played through the story as a Ranger, so like outside of the core Ranger I don't really know much about. Like, I guess I kind of, sort of played a little bit of Ranger for Heart of Thorns, just to unlock the elite specialization, the Druid. And in Path of Fire, I believe I unlocked the elite specialization as well. Oh man, what was it called? The Soul Beast or something? Where you get like to fuse with your pet. And I didn't really like that kind of gameplay. But I think that's just because at the time I was like so focused on other classes. Like I was playing a lot of Guardian and a lot of Elementalist, and I didn't really like focus on any other classes all that much aside from just like doing the chore to unlock them. And I wasn't really in the right mindset, I think, to actually like pay attention to what's going on. I think I need to go this way actually. I go around this way. Oh, geez, look at all these guys. And I think now if I go back, I would try and play a Ranger and actually give it like a fair shake. Because, I don't know, the reason why I stopped playing Guild Wars 2 was because I felt like there was like way too much stuff to do. And every time I log in, I kind of get like analysis paralysis. Like, oh, what do I want to do? Which meta event do I want to do today? Which story beat? Which character do I want to like progress? And it just got like too much, and like just to try and make a decision for the day. And then when I try to make a decision and do something, a lot like if I want to do fractals or something, sometimes I can't find like a pickup group to do it, or like that day I'm just not performing very well because I just like got off work or something and I wasn't really in a focused mood. I just want to like casually do something, and then it's just like, I don't know, it kind of falls apart. And then that's kind of like my sentiment coming out of that, and that's why I kind of stopped. And at the same time, the new hotness, Genshin Impact came out, and the exploration and a bit of the combat. Actually, no, I didn't really. Right from the beginning, I always thought Genshin Impact's combat is a little bit janky, but it was something different and something new thing to progress through. And it was my first gacha game too, so it was like kind of cool to kind of attempts to play that, so that's kind of why I stopped playing Guild Wars 2. But now I just want to get back into it. Now that I'm like actually, I don't remember all the things I wanted to do in that game anymore, so I can kind of sort of start fresh. You have 17 characters. It's stupid. 6K hours. I kind of don't want to deal with it. Are you talking about Guild Wars 2? Or are you talking about 17 characters in this game? Because, yeah, 17 characters in Guild Wars 2, even though they made it so that a lot of stuff is account bound, it's still quite a bit of stuff to do if you want to, like, at least get through, like, the story and stuff, right? But yeah, like, unlocking the elite specializations, and each elite specialization had, like, a special, like, unique weapon that you have to do a collection for. And they made it so that all the new mounts and stuff has like a whole progression that you need to deal with. And I haven't unlocked the siege turtle yet in End of Dragons because I just didn't want to deal with it. There was like a lot of grinding and just like repeating the same things over and over again, and I didn't really find like a play style that I wanted to do that kind of grind on, because I didn't really like the what's the will bender, I think is the elite specialization for Guardian in End of Dragons. I really didn't like it. It didn't really jive with me. So yeah, it's just I think End of Dragons really didn't catch my attention as much as I wanted to. But it could be because it was exasperated by suddenly having so much more to do. And I have so many characters that kind of like babysit. And everything was so expensive, so like I have to like farm one way or another, either do PvP or like go out and like I parked a lot of my like extra characters in the Malcor Leaf Elder Wood area just to like chop those 5 trees every once in a while. I would actually be at work and I would take like a 15-minute break where I would just log in the game really quick and go through all my characters and just log those trees like on every character and then sell those logs on the trading post. And it was kind of like, I don't know, a little bit eating into like my other life and stuff, and it was getting a little unhealthy. You did all the mounts in log. Path of File never played past the Char Homelands. I actually, when I started this channel, I was trying to play through like the Char Homeland stuff. I tried to play my warrior. Actually, warrior spellbreaker was really fun. I really liked the dagger playstyle and the counter. Like the F2, I think, became counter, and F1 is just like the regular warrior like weapon super attack. And I actually really enjoyed that, and I was really enjoying playing the Spellbreaker through Path of Fire like living story. I guess it's called the Icebrood Saga, right? It's like after. Oh no, Path of Fire is not Icebrood Saga. Path of Fire leads into like the Joko stuff, right? I was remembering incorrectly. None of my attacks are working because I'm not paying attention to the combat. You never tried it? Only my gachas were Fire Emblem 1. Is that like Fire... Oh man, I remember there was a mobile game, Fire Emblem, right? I remember one of my friends played it a lot, and he was trying to like roll for this like special bow Lucina or something like that. So instead of using a sword, she uses a bow or something like that. I don't know if that's the same one you're talking about. There's so many of these like gacha games and mobile games now that are all the same franchises. Cockatrice staff. That's a new one. I don't know if I've ever seen something like that before. It's got a funny word on it. Okay. Yeah, we're already on our way to the last one. Oh, they're coming. I was playing through the Path of Fire living world. What was it? Like the Joko and the Aurene growing up stuff, I guess. I was playing through that as a Reaper, and I was having a lot of fun doing that. Reaper was really cool. I was kind of hoping like Necromancer had some of that aspect to it, but I think like Necromancers in Guild Wars 2 is like way different than Necromancers in Guild Wars 1. It's a weird creature from a myth that hatched from a chicken egg. A cockatrice? Is it like a chicken looking like thing? Like a basilisk or something? I just remember in there's this anime called Delicious in Dungeon, and they like found, I think it was a cockatrice, either a cockatrice or a basilisk, which a lot of people think basilisks are snakes because of Harry Potter, but apparently a basilisk is like a chicken with a snake for a tail or something like that. And they thought they were fighting against cockatrices in this like story arc in Delicious in Dungeon, and they're like, oh man, I wonder if they taste like chicken, and they actually wanted to fight it. But then they ended up fighting a basilisk, which apparently if you get bitten by basilisk, which I guess in Guild Wars 2, like there's the thief, there's like a thief utility skill called Basilisk Venom. Yeah, you can like, you get like stunned, or you become like petrified if you get bitten by a basilisk. And one of the characters got bitten by a basilisk, and they're like, oh, you gotta like put yourself in a really stable position before you turn into stone so that you don't break or have a chance of falling and breaking. But then she gets mad, like the character gets mad right before she petrifies, so she's like in the most awkward position. You hate Aurene? Yeah, I don't know. Aurene was really weird. You became like a fur daddy or a fur mommy, whatever you had when you had to take care of Aurene. And then there was Glost in Path of Fire, which was really cool, but then he like dies right away. Which I'm like, oh man, wouldn't it be cool if like this dragon kind of like helps Aurene like train and stuff or something. But I guess maybe they didn't want to have too many like overpowered people in your team. When you're about to fight a god, you're like, well, why won't all these dragons just eat the god? Yeah, I feel like they really messed up the dragon story. It's almost like the devs like got tired of the dragon story and they just wanted to move on. But then, oh man, like, oh, I'm done. Ooh. Wasn't even paying attention. But yeah, it's like they got tired of the story and they just want to wrap it up.
I see that I have underestimated you.
I'll say.
I'll let this cutscene play through.
Forgive my harshness. There are those who take the power of the stars for granted.
The Celestial Ministry, perhaps?
I see you have encountered them already.
Unfortunately.
The Ministry are nothing more than an overfed bunch of paper pushers, good for little other than playing parlor tricks at a Naga Cup's birthday party. Well, you'll understand then when I don't welcome all of those who come looking to become closer to the stars. Now you will excuse me. I have much work to do.
What kind of work do you do?
But
Go talk to an adept.
Oh, I was able to do all three. Yay! I guess I kind of like beeline to every single boss like as quick as possible. Okay, we're back in this little like weird realm. Oh, there's some afflicted here. Of the world boss fights, they should have made them gates or dungeons as well. I don't know why they like moved away from dungeons. It was like a really good format for repeatable content. Maybe they just wanted everyone to go to fractals. They didn't want to split the player base too much with like dungeons and fractals and world bosses and PvP and world vs. world and everything. Whoa, uh-oh. Go for the eyes. How nice of them to like wait for the rest of these guys to appear before they attack. Or raise like 10 or 8-man parties like Guild Wars 1.
Yes.
Are you here to take us to eternal paradise?
Okay, these are supposed to be spirits,
You're
right?
not going to paradise.
What are you going to do with us?
I'm going to make you into my soldiers. You're going to fight for me.
That's
We
interesting.
won't do it. You can't make us.
You will do whatever I tell you.
Is Spirit Shiro like a necromancer too, technically?
Bow.
He's turning all
before
these.
your
Oh, I don't know.
new
Necromancers
master.
deal with dead bodies, right? And ritualists deal with spirits. Is he both a ritualist and an assassin? So I was thinking, like, since Shiro is changing these spirits into these abominations, essentially, turning them into like Shirokins or whatever the. I think afflicted are like living beings that gets like corrupted and then turns into like a zombie essentially. But then Shirokins are like spirits that have been turned into like deadly weapons, right? Like living weapons essentially. Is he using kind of the same magic as what was it, like the Gate of Kamali and the whatever Scepter of Ore controlling the Titans and whatever, and like the Titans were supposedly created, like there's like a foundry or a forge or something that forges these Titans, which is like you throw a bunch of like souls into it and torment them like crazy and it becomes a Titan. Is Shiro kind of using like a offshoot of that kind of magic in order to create the Shirokins? Is that what they're saying? Yes, he is an assassin juiced with Empire Ritualist blood power. He's already juiced with Emperor Ritualist blood power at this point? Is it because he killed the other Emperor? And that's why he has like super special powers and was able to essentially do this? I don't really understand why Shiro is so powerful to begin with. He kind of just appeared as a super powerful being. Let's talk to this guy. Now that you have become Wei-no Su, you can seek the advice and assistance of Canton's ancient heroes. Travel to Tanakai Temple and speak with the spirits who reside there. I remember Tanakai Temple being a very, very hard mission. And I struggled with it even on my, like, even on my Paragon. But maybe with some of these new builds and stuff, we might be able to do okay. Professor Shager! Yes, yes. I want to be... Maybe I should just pick up both of them. Ritualist. Wait, does that cost me... Oh, it cost me 500 gold. And I'll grab Assassin anyway. What I can do here is go to Ritualist. And I'll kind of play a healer. So I'll try to be a better healer than Halo Ewok. I will have life transfer. I'll have restoration. Maybe I should grab more like abilities first. Yeah, he did. That's Jade Wind. But like, why was he so powerful? Oh, because he stole Emperor blood. That's why he's so powerful. Is that like what the lore says? Of why he's like so special? Or is he like backed by some like super strong person? Because it seems like, I guess this is kind of a little bit of a spoiler. In Nightfall, it seems to suggest that both, what was his name? Confessor Dorian? No. The Lich guy. Is it Confessor Dorian? No. Like, both the Undead Lich, and Shiro was kind of being influenced by the sixth god Abaddon. Or something like that. So maybe there was something going on. It almost seems to suggest, because we actually killed that fortune teller lady in a previous cutscene, we actually had to hunt her down in Nightfall for one of the quests. And it seems like she either is like Essence or a part of Abaddon, or like works for Abaddon or something like that. Or he has also got his powers initially from Abby. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. If he also got his powers from Abaddon, it's kind of like how like a warrior like gets their powers from Balthazar kind of thing, right? Maybe he like somehow found this like super powerful unknown god that he worshipped instead of Grenth. I think assassins are supposed to like draw their powers from Grenth or something like that. Okay, let's sell some of this stuff. Get some coin back. How does a cockatrice? I have a few of these. How does it look like? It just has like a chicken head. Oh yeah, I also have cursed staff now. I was playing my elementalist in Isle of the North, and I finished the quest that gives this, and I'm like, hey, I can just give this to my necromancer, and it'll be good. And that's exactly what I did. Okay, so I barely have enough for a few skills. Let's go grab my bank, and then we will go check out the skills trainer here. But yeah, the thing about the lore in this game too is like, I'm like, sometimes it's kind of a spoiler to the story. Like, now I kind of mentioned already that both the Undead Lich and Shiro Tagachi is being like influenced by Abaddon, but at the same time, it's not real. Like, that kind of spoiler, I feel like makes the story way more compelling, and it's not like one of those things that ruins like the story, like, oh, like finding out that Dumbledore dies or whatever, or Snape kills Dumbledore, or Darth Vader is Luke's father, where it's like, oh man, now that you know that, it kind of ruins the story. A lot of these spoilers just builds on the story, I feel like, and it's like, oh wow, that's really interesting. Now that you mention it, it's like, oh, you can kind of make all these connections now because of Abaddon, because of like Shiro and where his powers came from, and why the Orion guy, I don't remember his name for the life of me, the Undead Lich guy, like, how did he become Undead Lich? How come he became so powerful? It's all because he has like god powers backing him. Okay, let's grab some. I like usually use like this guy, right? This. Oh wow, you have actually quite access to quite a bit of like the normal stuff already that people use. How many should I grab? I'll grab this. I'll grab this. I don't have any spirits, so I don't think I'll grab that yet. I'll grab this. I don't have enough money. Withdraw. Yeah, sure, let's just withdraw 8. Like that. Maybe I can use life as well then. Oh, will I have the energy for all this though? I'll grab this. Vengeful. Spirit transfer. I don't have access to any spirits at this point, so I think I won't grab the ones that require spirits. Oh no, this one also requires spirits. Yeah, maybe I won't use that one. Yeah, this one requires spirits. Responding power. Okay. I guess I didn't really need to withdraw that much. I'll deposit 5 back. I'm kind of like... I kind of keep a bunch of gold or plat around in case I want to get, like, elite armor for one of my characters. But at the same time, there's, like, all these other stuff that I should get first. But I always, like, on the back of my mind, like, oh, if I have the gold if I want to, like, upgrade her armor at some point. So I don't want to dig into that too much. Your hero spirits count? Oh, really? These guys? I can, like, just piggyback off of these guys? Really? Okay. I might as well grab some of that stuff too then. I guess I can grab this one. We'll get rid of that. Guess I can still have that. You gain 2 energy for each of these foes with a condition or hex. I feel like this is better. I'm gonna have this. Or like energy management in case like we're fighting a really really tanky guy and nothing is dying, so like I'm not getting any energy back. So I can use this to kind of get energy bank back at some point. Maybe I don't even need a elite skill. I can just like stack up on all this stuff. This one, this one, this one. And probably this one? It's probably the... Because then this is an energy. It kind of helps you with energy. Not really, though. It just makes this cost 2 energy instead of cost 5 energy if I'm holding an item, which this is the item spell. I believe it says friendly spirits in earshots. You don't sacrifice health if you are within earshots of any spirits. Oh. Remove 1 condition for each spirit within earshot. So it doesn't even have to be like these spirits. It could be like ranger spirits too. Like the natural ritual or nature rituals or whatever. Technically. And it's any spirits. It could be the enemy spirits too, it sounds like. Yeah. Not even allied, just any. Maybe some of them is specifically allied. Let's try this. I'll essentially be spamming these 3 on my allies, and what I can do actually is I gave her a healing rune though, but I can do this. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of these 2. I can make her... Speaking of judgment? Ray of Judgment. It's probably better. It's might hex. It's might condition. And does she have like ability to get... I guess I can... No, but then I would have to put points into Mesmer. If I make her like / Mesmer, I can give her inspiration things and she can like potentially regain energy that way, but I would put points towards it. I feel like my ritualist damage mitigation is probably better than all these combined. So maybe what I can do is like even get rid of protection here. Turn her into a Mesmer. Get rid of these 3. And don't think I really need to... Maybe I can give her this. Maybe. But then what I can do now is put points towards inspiration. Maybe just 8. Do I have anything else? No, okay. And then I can... No, we don't want to do that one. Energy tap, I guess? Each signet? She doesn't have like a spammable attack. Maybe she doesn't need a spammable attack? 30, 30. This is 2. It costs 2. This is pretty quick. Yes, and ranger spirits are affected by writ abilities. You bank on your hero spirits for a couple skills when you run a few builds. Ah, okay. I really like that you can kind of build, instead of build for each character, you can build for a team. So like, one of the things I had, I guess I don't have it anymore, but there's like a Paragon skill called They're on Fire. But then I didn't have any way for my Paragon to apply fire, but because my Elementalist applies burning, it kind of like synergizes that way. And I kind of really like that that's a part of like the team building. Power Drain? Power Drain, yeah. Power Drain is way better. Yeah, let's get Power Drain in there. And I think I should... Is there something I can give her that she can like just spam? Hey, this actually gives her energy back as well. If the foe is attacking. I do want her to have the resurrect though. So this one does damage, these 2 interrupts. This is kind of spammable. Power Drain Echo. Arcane Echo. Does heroes know how to use Arcane Echo? Or Ray of Judgment? Do heroes know how to use echoes properly? For specific abilities? Or they just kind of randomly use it and then potentially she could use like Holy Wrath twice. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. I guess we can get rid of this one. I think maybe... Maybe I don't even need... Oh yeah, but I do need this. I was thinking maybe I don't even need these 2 if like I have Castigation Signet. But it's hard to tell. I feel like she doesn't have anything spammable, so I feel like she should have good energy. Let's get rid of this and put in this one. And I don't think... but it's always so much utility to have these 2. The touch skill, Balthazar's Aura. There's a cheaper Echo? Whoa. Which one's the cheaper Echo? Do I have it unlocked? You might have to micro it. That's the expensive version, Arcane Echo. Which one's the cheaper one? This becomes a target's target ally's elite skill. Ooh. Not self-target. I guess I can go on the, go to the Mesmer Trainer first. Who's the Mesmer Trainer? Is there like a trainer in Like the Temple of Balthazar or something? I guess I can quickly change myself into a mirror. There's Arcane Echo. Lissa's Balance. Signet of Disenchantment. I'm going to go on the wiki and just search up Arcane Echo and see if they like reference like what other skills does the same thing. Which one's the skill trainer? That I don't think there's any skill trainers in factions, is there? Do I have to go to Xingji? Because I don't have any progress in Nightfall at all, so I won't be able to actually look for. I don't want to have to play through like a bunch of Nightfall just to get one skill. But yeah, it doesn't look like there is one. There's like an elite echo, which is cheaper. Yeah, it's like 5 energy, 1 second cost, and 10-second recharge. But there doesn't seem to be any other skills. You were talking to her, you're just giving general terms. Oh, okay. But she doesn't... Like, what was the skill called? Disables a random spell. Maybe in prophecies? I can go to prophecies, sure. I guess I'll leave this. One of the things I wish they do is, like... They allow you to just travel to this place and then to just gray out like the 2 characters that that is in your party that isn't like if they're heroes, just gray them out and say like, oh, you have a party that's bigger than what you need, so the last 2 don't go away. So you don't always have to like play with your build too much, play with your party too much, trying to like form it and disband it and stuff. So there's Arcane Echo. These are all stances. Third Lord. Elemental Resistance. Yeah, I'm looking on the wiki right now. I guess I can show the browser. Yep. So I have Arcane Echo. And I think they do a pretty good job like referencing skills that are similar. There is a cheaper Echo, but it's an elite skill. So chances are I don't have that unlocked because I haven't played Mesmer 2 too much. But it doesn't seem like there is any more skills. There's like this roller beetle one, which I believe is for like an activity of some kind. Maybe if I click on this. Yeah, only reference back to Arcane Echo. Echo type skills. These are all Paragon skills for some reason. I guess, yeah, they're called echoes because they renew whenever a shout ends on you. But then this is literally called an echo. Elite enchantment spell. Add arcane mimicry? Is that the next one? Arcane mimicry? Was I looking at that? This skill becomes target allies. Elite skill, but you can't self-target. Well, you're dumb. What happened? Did you like misremember something? It's elite. You're thinking, well, oh, that makes sense. It does make sense that like, because a lot of elite skills in the game is like just like a better version of like a regular skill. Like life transfer is like just a juiced up version of life siphon. And I really like that they kind of went with that, where you're like, oh wow, this is just like a crazy version of this, and you can kind of like imagine in your mind, you can kind of play like Dev and be like, oh man, what if there was like a juiced up version of like masochism or something like that, gives you +4 but you sacrifice lots of health or something like that, or some like crazy thing. It makes it like very interesting. But yeah, we will kind of put that aside for now, and I think what I'm going to do... Oh, I gotta re-add everyone. Ugh. I guess I don't have that much people to worry about. Let's put Mox. Ritualist. The Monk. Mesmer. Elementalist. And Paragon. And the Ranger. I think that's the order I had it at before. I don't think, like, 15 might be too much. 15 cost might be too much for her to handle. So we'll just have her use regular Ray of Judgment. We'll give her Bane Signet, I guess. Maybe I should... No, I think Bane Signet is good enough. And, what else can I give her? Give her that. Zealot's Fire. I don't care too much about that one. Deals 48 damage. The target is attacking. Smiting. Divine Favor. I guess this kind of helps. Maybe? Monk spells cost you 5 less. So if she's spending the... Wait, but it has to cost 1. That's not too good. Maybe just give her this. Maybe she's smart enough to use this and then this right away. Yeah, we can try that. She has a bit of DPS now. And I will be the red bar guy. Got us change back to Ritualist. I guess this is what makes saving templates. You don't have to like mess around with this too much. You just keep loading your templates. This one. And probably this one? Is that what I had? I'll keep Strip Enchantment. This is my like DPS essentially. And this is just like a Panic Heal. This is my energy management, and this is like a bit of, I don't know, utility. Ew. What are you giving me? Arcane Mimicry is what you're just confused. You were pulling on old Buildcraft combos. I see. Oh no, what kind of things are you giving me? I'm gonna feel... Whoa! Okay, are you sure? Are you sure about this? That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of, I guess none of these are elite ones, but that's quite a bit of, tomes. Unless you, like, farm these a lot and you don't really need them. And maybe you're so, like, veteran at the game that all your characters have already unlocked all the skills in the game and there's no point. Like, this is all garbage to you. Are you sure? Take it? Okay. Oof. I feel really bad doing that for some reason. But at the same time, this will help quite a bit. I can use this one right away to pick something. Ghost Mirror Light. What's a good one? I guess Ghost Mirror Light will be a good one here, right? Because it heals your ally and it heals you. So you can kind of use this. Oh no, there's more. Here, have some feathers. I don't really have anything to give back. Wait, you can give these? That's pretty crazy. Oh man, that's a lot of gold ones. Oh, okay, that sounds good. Well, thanks a lot for this, though. This is going to be really useful. That's a lot of gold coins. I guess I don't have builds to, like, do every single one of these Zaishen dailies. Maybe you do. And that is, like, nothing to you. But this is, like, so, like, this is such a crazy amount of this coins for someone like me. Oh, man, I feel like... I don't know. I feel pretty bad for some reason. Accepting all this generosity. I will put this with the rest of them. Like, I only have 4 of these, and I've been doing this for quite a while, I feel like. And you just, like, more than doubled it just now. I've been doing, like, whatever I can for those, but I'm not doing it in hard mode, so I'm not, like, earning as much. Because I think I'm only comfortable doing things in normal mode at the moment with my Paragon. That's the extent of, like, my Paragon's builds and that their heroes' builds at the moment. I guess if I really tried hard, I could probably be successful with some hard mode stuff, but sometimes I don't know, for the most of the time I don't want to deal with like dying and then having to do it all over again. I just want to get it done for the day so I can do like actual like making progress on quests and stuff. But yeah. Well, thanks for all this stuff. I don't even know if I have the sunlight space to hold all this stuff. I will put all this stuff here for now. Maybe I should just grab Ghost Mirror Light. Don't feel bad, please. I have played this game for many years. Love it to death. I've got all the stuff I want. Okay. And you love to see people have fun and succeed. Oh, that's so nice of you. Thank you very much. Thanks for your generosity. I really appreciate it. But, yeah. I guess I'll just grab this one real quick. Oh, maybe this one would be better. Sure. That will use that up, so... Dang. So much stuff. Just given to me. Oof. Okay. I guess we can continue with the primary quest. I think we come from here, right? Alright. Again, thanks a lot for all that stuff. I will make use of it. I don't know if I want to make use of it right away. I did make use of that one. I guess I can do that for now. Let's just try this. And I can do some healing. And we'll see how well this smiting monk does. Yeah. Let's let's continue, I guess. We can move on. I won't dwell on the generosity for too much. But I really appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, we will be moving towards Tanakai Temple, and I hope to actually do this mission as well. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Am I even going the right way? Nope. Oh, there's a bridge there. But since I'm a healer, I can essentially just like flag my guys in and just like heal from the back line. Oh, I guess I should be holding this, right? Ooh. Can I heal myself? Oh, I can. Heal you. I guess. Why am I dying? I died! Oh no, I fell down. I am just like sacrificing health more than anything. Yes. Whoa, it's weird because since I'm not attacking, I think these guys don't really know what to do. Maybe if I call the attacks, they would actually attack. But then I don't have to actually be targeting them. Will they attack? Yeah. I'm just taking damage. Ooh. I'm just like taking more damage than anything. So whenever I play a healer and stuff, this is also like a thing that happens in like when I play Overwatch and stuff with my friends. I get like tunnel vision in like maxing out people's health that I would like waste a heal just to like top someone up slightly. And that's kind of like a habit I need to get out of. Like just be comfortable seeing like a character with a little bit of health taken away. And just like kind of pay attention to what's going on more than anything. But yeah, when I play like Overwatch and I'm playing like Mercy or something, I just like stick the healing beam on people until they have full health. Whereas maybe like the better strategy a lot of the times is to just like only top people up enough so that they can like win the fight, and maybe focus on supporting or boosting other characters or other allies damage or something. But yeah, I don't know why I'm just like so like tunnel vision, and I gotta make this person heal all the way. I gotta heal him again. Heal all of them. Okay, people are dying really quickly, so like I have like no energy problems at all. I'm glad these can heal myself as well. I remember there was a lot of like healing spells that you can't cast on yourself as monk for some reason. Okay, maybe just a handful of them. Maybe not every single one. But it was kind of annoying when it's like, oh, I'm targeting myself. I should not. Yeah, I guess this one I can't self-target. If he gets... I wonder if like they put double dragon on him, I can just remove it. I'm gonna watch out for that next time. Because I think I can literally just like remove the double dragon because it's an enchantment. Okay. Cast double dragon on him, mage. You know you want to. Okay. I think I did. I think I was able to remove it. Or maybe he just died. Oh no, it was this guy, right? Okay, I wasn't actually paying attention to where... Was it this guy that had double dragon on him? And I removed it? Or did it just end? Or did it end because he died? So yeah, if I drop this, everyone gets like a heal. Which is something I never really played a healing play style in this game, and it does take a little bit of getting used to. So I'm gonna be very like I'll be hitting a random button out of like, just out of like panic, like monkey brain. Okay, I don't know if that ended naturally, or I was actually able to remove it. Because when I clicked on him, it didn't look like he has like this triangle. This means that I have an enchantment on me, right? Or the Bankai Ewok has an enchantment right now. But I don't think he had that when I targeted him. Shenzun Tunnel. I guess this is the next area, right? Oh, there's files to download. Apparently I've never been here on this computer. That was Xia Quang Chuan Quang Chuang Skyway. Xia Chuang Skyway. Hey, this person gives a quest. Shall we see what he wants? We burn corpses of the disease to prevent the sickness from spreading. Ordinarily, it is simple operation, unpleasant but simple. The bodies are left at Bukdek Byway, and we burn them at the pyre. Lately, though, there has been a rash of body thefts, and I am worried this could lead to an epidemic. Head over to Bukdek Byway and burn the corpses there. If any are missing, find out who has taken them and where they have gone. Missing corpses. Where does it tell me to go? Bukdek. Tells me to go back this way, and it's all the way up here. I believe I've done this before, and I think like the guy's like over here, but I'll just have that on hand, but I'll probably like I don't want to come back all the way here just to grab it. So yeah, this is another like I've mentioned it a bunch of times in the previous few streams, but yeah, there's like quest givers in the middle of like nowhere. He's essentially like a zone. Like, let's pretend this is one zone, this is 2 zones. He's like in the 3rd zone of like anything. Maybe this will lead to Tanakai Temple. Maybe I can just go from, but then you would have to like traverse through the entire map just to get here, or you have to like come out of here and traverse this map again just to get here, just to accept the reward from this guy. And that happens a lot in this area where it's just like, oh, the quest giver is like in the middle of nowhere. And you gotta like painfully make your way to him just to like do the quest, or you have to do the quest and then painfully make your way back. Or I mean, let's start all over. You have to painfully make it to him to get the quest, and then teleport somewhere to actually do the quest, and then you gotta like painfully make your way back to him to accept the rewards. That happens a little bit too much in this campaign, I feel like. And yeah, there was actually one quest. I guess it was in the Undercity, so we won't be able to see it here. There's like an entire section in the Undercity that's like on fire, and people suspected that they were burning bodies of the afflicted, and the fire just got out of control. But there was actually one quest that it turns out someone was smuggling fire golems from the Erudition Rock or whatever, from the Ring of Fire Island chain. And they're smuggling them and putting them, like storing them in that like area. And there, though, it seems like they're implying heavily that the fire golems were the ones that actually like burned that entire area down. And yeah, we had to go there and deal with it. So they were trying to tie some quests to, they were trying to tie some quests with lore that is related to like the prophecies like map or that area. Is this the right way to go? And I find that was kind of cool. I find that like quest, I don't know, it kind of makes this world look bigger and more interconnected. So kind of cool world building in that sense. Wait, did I just hear someone throw an arrow at us? Oh, who's going in there? Oh, there's some Canthons fighting. Alright. So I have to be really meticulous about my targets, I think. Like, it's kind of a little bit of getting used to, and oh man, there's a boss here. If I remember correctly, more guys spawn if we get close. Kill the monk first. Oh no. Oh no. I'm not... Yeah, look, these guys all spawned. Oh no! I'm not doing a good job healing these people. Everyone's dying! Yeah, and this is an elementalist too, so they do a lot of damage. I have to get myself killed here. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Because it's not like I can run to a res shrine and then, like, just res everyone. You have to, like, the entire party has to, or at least all the playable characters have to die before, like, this resurrection thing gets triggered. You're gonna log, have a good night, going for a walk now. Have a great night, good stream, catch you next time. Okay, thanks. Hope you have a good walk. Hopefully you have, like, nice weather and stuff, so you have a nice walk. If you have a dog or something, you're walking your dog too. Hopefully your dog is, like, super cool. And, yeah. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for all your stuff again. I'll make use of them. Okay, so that one boss, elemental boss, is, like, enough to give me a good amount of problems, it seems like. Oop, I'm going the wrong way. Hopefully, maybe if I try and pull, like, one group at a time. Because I think once you start attacking that group, more spawn. And that's what kind of overwhelms you. Okay, let's see if I can maybe pull them. Maybe just this boss? Oh, can I pull this guy? He's not moving. Run away! Run away! Oh, they're all coming. Oh, nope. Maybe this guy? Is that entire group together then? Ooh, Ray of Judgment. Want to come this way? Nope. Wait, I have a bow. This is probably better for this. Run away! Attack them! Attack them! Oh man, I died. I got res! Kill myself? Maybe I should have a res too then. My healing duties. Oh man, I am really not learning a new, like, role here is actually kind of bringing this team down. Well, we were able to pull them. I want to go for this guy. Oh man, I'm dying really quickly too. I guess I'm supposed to be the red bar pusher here. Man, everyone's dying. Oh, he's almost dead. Get him! Spirits? Monk? And the monk is rezzing everyone. Oh, we won the fight. I'm just, like, staring at this here, so I have no idea what's going on with my team. I'm just like hoping me keeping them up alive, they're actually smart enough to just, like, do their own thing and do the damage that they need and target the right people. Because I have no idea. Ow, man. I think I went the wrong way too. I think I'm supposed to go up this way. No, that led back down here, right? There's a resurrection shrine here as well. I think I needed to go down this way. Okay, I am actually having trouble, so I am actually kind of intimidated and scared to proceed. Go for the monk, please. Yes, you guys are doing okay. Okay, I'm gonna focus on healing. And if I have the wits about me during that focus, I will try to actually try and do a little bit of my DPS with the life transfer. But so far I'm not used to this, so it's hard to like focus on multiple things at the same time. I don't know why I just hit that button. People are dying, so I'm getting energy back. That's good. Okay. Yeah, I think I need to get used to like being like the multitask of looking at this and looking at what my, like being able to switch between looking at what my health is for my allies and then like what my allies are actually doing and who's actually pressuring my allies so that I can like maybe call targets better or something. But yeah, this is actually kind of, I don't know, this is interesting. This kind of playstyle is so different than what I'm used to that it's actually kind of fun. I'm actually having like a lot of fun like trying to learn this new skill, I guess. Speak to Temple Guard Bai at the temple gate. I think I go this way. Is this supposed to be like a sewer thing that fell apart? I suppose it can be connected to this. Or is it actually supposed to be a ramp for people to walk on? Ugh, everything here looks so like yucky. Yucky and humid and stinky and rusty and ugh. And dank. Temple Guard. You cannot enter Tagachi Temple. Only the Emperor and those of noble blood can enter this holy place. Since you obviously are not royalty, I suggest you find someone who is. Otherwise, you can give up any ideas you have of entering that temple. So you're telling me that you are friends with the Emperor's half-brother, Master Togo? Sure you are, and I am the Emperor himself. As I have said before, no one but those of imperial blood may enter. Now be gone! Help Togo and Menno defeat the afflicted, assaulting Nika's guild. Where'd you come from? He's like, psst, over here. Keep your eyes over here. He always says this, it seems like, whenever you first talk to him. Tagachi Temple will have to wait. Nika and the Obsidian Flame have fallen under attack by the afflicted, and Master Togo. Whoop. I guess I shouldn't have moved, but I guess the sentiment of that is that we need to go help Nika and Master Togo. Alright. Yeah, there we go. That was kind of being covered. The ally health bar. Alright, Brother Menlo. Where are you leading us? Okay, that's pretty far from here. Guess we're not going that way. I'm slowly gaining on you, Brother Menlo. To your left. Hello? Did you? Are you mad because I just made fun of your speed? At least we don't body block him, it seems like. Because I know a lot of people's pathing gets broken when you try to body block them, but it looks like we can walk like, or he can walk through us. There's no like collision between us. But in like, I remember in the older campaigns, there is collision and they sometimes like mess with their pathing and sometimes their pathing can get bugged. I must heal myself. Brother Menlo, you need healing? I need healing. I need condition removal. Okay, I'm glad like my heroes they have enough just like general DPS that I don't really have to micromanage them all too much. They kind of just like deal with everything. Wait. Oh, there he is. And like it is actually really weird that I'm not attacking. Like if I press space on the enemies, I start walking towards them instead of attacking. So I feel like if I'm not attacking, their AI might not like know to attack at either. But I'm glad at the very least that they're doing like good amount of just damage straight up. Oh, there they are. Obsidian Flame. Hey, Nika. How are you doing? You have a nice haircut. Hello? Master Togo? Brother Menlo? Are we gonna get... do we have to defend this area where we get fight waves of guys? Oh no! Here they come! That's Brother Menlo. Oh, the afflicted are here. Yeah, I do this. Guess I can do this. Oh no. Since I'm not attacking, neither are they. Put him to... Mox is just like having analysis paralysis there. It's like, should I? No, he's too far away. But then they're attacking us. Yeah, but he's too far away. He keeps walking back and forth. Nice. Oh, there's some guys fighting. Obsidian Flame Assassin. I have not seen our monk do Ray of Judgment yet. But then she has it on cooldown, so did she just try it and got interrupted or something? So yeah, if I press space, I just walk towards them. But it doesn't seem like my heroes can take that as a hint to start attacking. So if I ping? Okay, pinging them seems to like get them into action. And Nika doesn't have to do anything yet. I think these guys are getting line of sighted. I don't know if they're smart enough to actually move. That was the last of them. Nika, forgive us. But we must be on our way. I understand, but know that you have an ally in the Obsidian Flame. Thank you, Nika. Your heart is as true as ever. Master Togo, I am concerned for our new allies. I would like to remain behind and tend to any lingering wounds. So we swap. We met when Brother Menlo got here, and then we swapped him for Master Togo. As you wish, Menlo. It is time for the rest of us departed for Tanakai Temple. Hehe. We gotta just make our way. Oh, some new guys appeared. Oh, wait. No, wait, no, never mind. We'll go this way. I think I have a canton key, right? Let's open this and see what's inside. Are you Flag-born armor? I'm a little nervous about the next mission because it's actually pretty hard. And if I'm still like fiddling with trying to be a better healer, it might spell disaster. But I guess we'll just see how things go. Maybe if I flag my heroes properly, it'd be okay. Where's Master Togo? He's right there. Who's all the way back there? It's my ritualist. I wonder what she was doing all the way back there. Why are you falling behind like that? Yeah, once like one person falls really far behind, they also don't get the fallbacks either. So it kind of like accumulates. They're just like too slow. Oh, she keeps casting soul twisting on herself. That's stopping her in her tracks, it looks like. Master Togo. You can end. Oh, I already read that. But does Togo say anything? No, I don't think so. If you are the Emperor's half-brother, Master Togo, then I can let you enter. If you are with the Emperor's half-brother, Master Togo, then I can let you enter. Please let me know when you are prepared. Yes, we are prepared. Wait, what did he say? We wish to enter. When you are ready to travel, I will take you to Tanakai Temple. It is an honor that you are allowed beyond this gate, so show proper respect. We respectfully enter. Okay. Alright. Now we get a little bit of cutscene. Oh no, these two spirits.
I knew you would come.
Did you?
You're not the type to give up on a grudge.
I believe
You're
Bizu is the
right.
one who hit the final blow on Shiro. So the
What is it
Luxin.
you want?
Want? From you? Just a little revenge.
Ping, ping, pong, ping, pling.
Last time we met, I beat you, Shiro. I will beat you again.
It's different this time.
Yeah,
This
he's got
time,
Abaddon.
I'm facing you.
Oh, I guess what happened was Bizu and the two champions of like Luxin and Kurzik.
Shiro. I'm already dead.
It took the three
I'm
of them
not
to take
going
out
to
Shiro.
kill you. I'm going to force you to be my ally, to fight by my side.
You'll have to catch me first.
Yeah, so long, sucker.
You coward. Last time you stabbed me in the back. This time you run. I shall reserve for you a special torture, one for the weak and the honorless.
So what I remember was like there was a factions like commercial, which is just like a cinematic. It doesn't even show gameplay of like that battle between Bizu, the Luxin and Kurzik champions against Shiro, and I think in that like CGI cinematic, it's because the Luxin and Kurzik guys is like kind of taking the aggro, the attention of Shiro, that allowed Bizu to like kind of jump from above and just stab him in the back and finish the final blow, which then caused like the Jade Winds or
Come.
something like that.
The spirit of Vizu resides in this hall. It was her blade strike that crippled Shiro 200 years ago and eventually led to his death. If anyone can tell us how to defeat him, it will be her. Follow me.
Just give him the good old
Keep
1,000
up
years
as you
of
can. Master Togo is faster than he looks.
pain. Master Slogo is faster than he looks. It's funny that they added that because it's like, I think a lot of people in the community refer to Master Togo as Master Slogo because we're always waiting for him to run, right? Alright, so we have arrived. See brother Kai John for your reward. As in this guy. This is supposed to be like a sacred place, but it looks like just like a sewer. I guess this is like the secret entrance to the temple. Like we're going in from the side, from like a back door or a side door, essentially, not from the main door. Because I think the whole point is that, at the point in this story, Shiro is actually assaulting this temple with his forces from the main, like through the main door, and that's why we saw like Vizu kind of catch up with him and try to like stop him, but then run away right away. And what happened is that in Vizuna Square, he's like attacking, he's sending his army out to attack Haineng City and potentially try to like get access to the Emperor. But then I guess we fought him, and he realized like maybe his forces is not going to be enough. Even after though he killed us, I don't know if he thinks he knows we're alive or not, but he like kills us. But the envoys came around saying like they don't agree with what Shiro's doing, and the envoys resurrects us and tells us to become closer to the stars down here. But yeah, he's essentially trying to find more spirits and more like people to afflict, build up his army more, and he thinks like the spirits here in Tanakai Temple will be perfect to be added to his arsenal or his like army, because they're all the people here are like, you can kind of think of this as like they're like the old Avengers or whatever. They're like a few generation ago like heroes that all their like when they passed away, they're like buried here, so they're like their spirits and stuff is still here. And he thinks that if he comes here, he can like bind those spirits to become his like his own army, and that's what he was threatening to do to Vizu until she like ran away. He wanted to like convert her into his army by doing whatever magic he did to those like other spirits here. When we saw him say, "I'm gonna turn you into my army," to like those two dead, I guess they're Canthons. Instead of like his job is supposed to bring them to the mist, but he's actually like using them for his own means. And yeah, he apparently has the ability to just like turn them into Shirokins and afflicted and whatnot. And it looks like he's powerful enough to even like do that to the stronger people here. Beyond these gates, beside the spirits of Kantha's greatest heroes, they are in the great peril right now. Master Togo went on ahead and it's awaiting you. Hurry. Does he tell us what's going on? We at the Sai Ling Order are the caretakers of Tanakai Temple. We tend the fires and keep the tombs and statues free of dust. There is not much else for us to worry here. We receive few visitors aside from the Emperor's yearly visit or the nobles who make offerings hoping to earn the hero's favor. No one is admitted without a royal seal. Of course, only those who have become Wei no Su or closer to the stars can actually speak to the heroes entombed here, which we did recently, so we can. The Emperor himself, and only one or two others. I guess Master Togo as well. I think in the story, since... Oh, actually... Yeah, Menlo went through the Wei no Su with us, right? So that's why he can also see all the spirits and stuff too. And I guess we're supposed to imagine that all these people went to Wei no Su with us, because technically speaking, you would have added them to our like party to do the mission, right? So they can also see the spirits and stuff. They're these guys, these 4 or 5, Eve, Sin, Devona, Aiden, and I guess Menlo, but Menlo's not here at the moment. The original like Avengers from Prophecies have become ascended, and now they're also a Wei no Su as well. So they're like extra ascended, and they can see the Mersat, and they can see these heroes, the spirits of the heroes. Whereas these guys, actually no, Zoe, no, these guys are our headmasters and our trainers, right? So no, these guys, they just got Wei no Su. They can only see heroes. They cannot see Mersat. Unless there's like something in the lore that says like, oh, they can see Mersat too, because Wei no Su is like similar. But yeah, what else does he say? Why have I come to Tanakai Temple? After becoming close to the stars, you learn of Tanakai Temple, where the souls of Kanthan heroes rest. Shiro has been raising a spirit army. The former heroes will make powerful allies if bound to his will. What is the situation in Tanakai Temple? Shiro has arrived and is strengthening his army by binding the spirits of Kanthan heroes held within this hall. Only Vizu has been able to hold out, but the binding ritual on the others is not complete. Togo believes that Vizu possesses critical information regarding Shiro. I'm at a loss. Can you help me? 1. Be prepared to suffer injury should you find yourself alongside a recently deceased corpse of the afflicted. Why? Because it explodes upon death. 2. When you destroy a construct, the spirit will be released, allowing you to continue. It will lend Vizu some of its strength. Area effect damage is quite useful, but potentially dangerous to your party if members are fighting in the proximity of plague creatures. Okay. I don't want to replay the thing, but yeah, okay. I guess we can try this out. We can try this mission out, see how we do. Well, maybe I should change my build a little bit. But I don't know. I don't know. I feel like maybe this is better. Yeah, okay. We'll do this. That's it's a bigger heal, but I'm assuming the spirits is gonna, like, my allies will be making spirits, so I won't be sacrificing any health. Otherwise, it would sacrifice my health. Okay, let's see how we do. So these temple guardians, they just like put an AoE around them and they run into you. And then they also have this thing called Bed of Coals that underneath your feet just pulses damage on you. So let's see how we do. Yeah, so you can see like the feet on fire, right? I guess my job's to keep these guys. Maybe I can use Mox. Attack Mox. Yes, yes, yes. I can use Mox. Okay, so this is bound Kita. So it looks like Shiro already was infiltrated this area, was already successful at bounding everyone, and Vizu is like the last one, and what we're supposed to do is unbind all these people and also help Vizu. It's essentially what this this mission is about. I don't know why I'm spamming abilities here as if I'm attacking these guys. Uh-oh. I accidentally kept the flag for Mox. Oops. Now I'm just randomly hitting buttons because I'm like panicking. Okay, so Kita here. You'll release me. I owe you enormous something. Gratitude. Shiro has been bound the heroes of these creatures. It is worse than blasphemy. Shiro plays in the field of gods. As a sword master. I guess I should drop them. I wonder if I renew this, if it drops the one I'm already holding. And then hopefully I guess we can try it out. So for this one, I think we need to finish off these guys first before fighting the middle, because the spirit walks this way. Oh! Oh! Bed of Coals! Bunch of AoEs! So if I do this... Yeah, it drops it. It drops it before renewing it. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. Oh no! AoEs! It bound Naku. Attack this one! It says I'm following him instead of attacking as I'm holding an item. So, I don't know. One of the things I could do is like read all this information about these heroes, but I don't know, I feel like I'm so like rushed by the current mission that I should probably just like not do that. And yeah, there's like conversation going on and they kind of flash by really quickly. I am It was using me like a puppet. I cannot stop it. I shudder to think what would happen had you not released me from the spirit binders. You have my gratitude. I shall lend my strength to Vizu. We must destroy each construct to free the souls bound within it. Binding the Canthan heroes was a clever move by Shiro, but I'm afraid that is just a taste of what's to come. Quickly! It looks like the constructs are attempting to bind Vizu. We must hurry. We have very little time. I believe that Vizu has knowledge of Shiro that helped her to take part in his destruction 200 years ago. That knowledge will help us to destroy him once again. Shiro must be stopped. I pray you are successful in this mission. Okay. Here they come. I think I was able to... Okay. Oh, we're doing okay, we're doing okay. I guess these two guys are like healers as well. Or maybe just Brother Menlo. It says I'm following, so maybe they're not attacking that... I don't know. It looks like Mox is trying to chase him down, though. So if you pay attention to these names of these guys, they might sound familiar. So this guy's an elementalist, and his name is Teinai. And if I guess we can fight him first. Nice, that Ray of Judgment. Yeah, this is Teinai. If I go to my elementalist here, there's a ability called Teinai's Crystal. And where is it? Teinai's Heat. So yeah, a lot of these faction skills are actually named after all these heroes. And that kind of like brings attention to the lore where like we are learning like the skills that these old heroes developed during their like heydays or something. And that kind of gives like a cool little like moment where it's like, hey, we're using their abilities that they've invented. Which is pretty cool. Okay, what we should do is put him up here. Maybe here. Hopefully these guys go towards him. Okay. I can deal with him being on fire. I can help him not be on fire. Go Mox! Go Mox! Go this way. So one of the advantages of me flanking Mox is that Brother Menlo and Togo, they follow me. So if I try to run in instead, Brother Menlo and Master Togo will also run in, and they could potentially get aggro and get themselves killed. So it's not a good idea for me to do the pulling at this point. Okay, there's monks back there. And I... Alright. We're doing okay, but there's... I remember being able to do okay in these first few unbindings, I guess. These few bosses. But I remember there's like 2 of them that like they can blow you up really quickly if you're not careful. I am sorry, friend. It was not my wish to harm you. But I had no control over my body's action, your spirit body's action. Vizu, take my strength for a few minutes and fend off the spirit binders. And now holds you. So yeah, if you notice, like we started with like, I don't know, like 5 minutes or 7 minutes or something, and every time we freed one, we were getting more time. So that's kind of what they're referring to when they say like they're lending their powers to Vizu. Now, oh hoi oh ee. What does he say? May Balthazar grant you strength and courage, and Duena keep you safe from harm. Now go. You must stop Shiro before he can wreak more havoc. Ah, there she is. Quickly, this way. Get away from me, demons! Ah, Sangba! I serve Kantha, not that Hunamang. I have no idea. This kind of sounds racist. I don't know. To try and make up words to be like insults. He is a traitor of his emperor. So yeah, there's a bound Vizu here right now, but she's apparently fighting it. She's fighting the bindings, and yeah, that's like the time limit until she loses that fight. Okay, let's deal with this group first. Can we just like aggro them? No, Mox, you want to come back here? Come back here, please. Yeah, just stay. Oh no, he attracted those guys too. Okay, the elementalists. I think these guys would blow you up, but it looks like we're doing okay here. Oh, someone's down there. Oh no, warrior! Kite him. Kite him. Oh no, he exploded. Okay. Okay, let's renew this. Tell him to go in first, so then he'll take all the hits. Oh, he really ran in there. He's really tanking it. Ah! Oh my god! How is everyone taking so much damage? Everyone's on fire, I guess. Yeah, I remember this one, like, taking it out really quickly if you're not too careful. I think they do, like, the elementalists do a lot of AoE, so if you're grouped up, they can, like, take out your party, like, really, really quickly. But it looks like me sending Mox in was able to mitigate a lot of that. But then there was still a moment there where they did, like, pressure us quite a bit. So maybe that's just me being bad at playing the healer role. Ooh. What does she say? Jiang Zhai Jiang Zhu? I am ashamed that I am not able to fight off the spirit binders. Without you, I would have been forced to do more evil. Now, I shall lend some of my strength to Vizu in hopes that she can hold out until you find her. It is important work that you must go to do now, and failure is not an option. May the gods give you strength and courage for this task. Right, so go in there. Come back. Oh no, I got everyone. Okay. Mox? Excuse me? Okay. Oh no, Brother Menlo! Mox, like, running in there, I think, kind of really hurt us there. Okay, okay. Oh, there's a lot of elementalists here too. Maybe that's why it was, like, so strong. Okay. Dojin. Okay, Mox is going in there. Yeah. And whenever Mox hits, you can see him, like, chunk the enemy, so that's pretty cool. Do I want that 100 gold? Dojin. So there's a ranger guy. I guess if I go to my ranger, there's, like, Zhojun's haste. I think there's, like, a Zhojun's, like, shot or something as well. Maybe not. So yeah, it's really cool. I remember, oh man, all the elementalists here too. Yeah, this is also a spot that you can get blown up really quickly if you're not careful. Maybe I put these guys back here. You get these guys first. If Brother Menlo or Togo dies, we're done. Maybe I can help with some degen. Attacking, keep attacking. You guys are doing good. You guys are doing good. Yeah. Yep, we good, we good. Okay. I think we're out of the danger zone. Kaolai. I think this guy's Kaolai, right? Protective was Kaolai. Does he use Protective was Kaolai when we fight him? He uses Defiant was something. I guess if I was, oh, maybe it would have been smart for me to, like, bring a Capture Signet into here and captured whatever the elite skill was for Necromancer. Actually didn't pay attention to that. Ah, whatever. That's okay. I'm not gonna worry about that too much, since I'm trying more, like, ritual stuff anyway. Ah, Jashinka Rabe, Ah Ka Vizu. Him Raba. Wait, what? Why is he saying gibberish? Is he doing some sort of is he doing some sort of like spell? We must hurry. If Sho succeed in binding Vizu, we may never get the information we need. You are Wei no Su. You can see me. Come to my aid and I will aid you in return. Step out of the fire. Oh, step out of the fire. Let's kill this group too. I don't want them like hitting us in the back. Oh no, there's a guy back there hitting us from the back already. Let's get deal with this guy too. So yeah, that's bound Vizu, right? Look at the amount of people in there. Okay, Mox. You've been doing a pretty good job getting people to come to us instead. Okay, so instead of just dropping it, I should just renew it, and hopefully that would help heal everyone. Wait, where did you come from? Didn't we kill you? Yeah, get a Mox. Alright, pull the next group in. This is the choke point. Choke point strategy. Okay, don't go in too far. Oh, bound Vizu is coming. Okay, bound Vizu. I feel like if I'm not too careful, bound Vizu can like spike someone's health like really quickly. Forbidden key? Oh, we got bound Vizu. I think we can fight the rest of these, right? Should be okay now. But there's still so many guys. Okay, Mox, you're really getting in there when there's like guys right here for you to kill. There's a lot of monks. Oh, we're getting Ray of Judgment. There's 2 elementalists and a warrior. I think we're done. Nice. Woo! Woo! Did I get... Oh, yeah, I still got all 3 of them. I felt like I spent a little bit of time dilly-dallying trying to read their dialogue and stuff, but that was still really good. I think the strategy of telling Mox to go in first and
Though
getting
I
all
knew
the
someday
aggro
Shiro would return.
was very effective.
I wish secretly this day would never come. I recognize you. The Emperor has spoken to me of his half-brother, the man known as Master Togo. Tell me what you desire. If it's within my power, you shall have it.
200 years ago, on the day of the Jade Wind, you bested Shiro. We have come to you to learn how to do the same.
Yes, it was my blade that finally turned the tide of battle on that day. But it was not me who struck the final blow.
Oh, okay.
If you wish to destroy Shiro, you must find the Luxon champion Archimedes and the Kurzik hero Victor, the two men who struck him down all those years ago.
I just remember the Guild
Where
Wars
do we
2
find
thing
them?
that I was kind of like
The
upset.
Luxons honor their great champion by keeping his spirit in a powerful spear, which passes between the clans. The Kurziks guard the urn of their hero with a vigorous zeal. Seek out these two artifacts, for if you have them both, the spirits inside can show you how to defeat Shiro.
Thank you, Vizu. It has been my honor to talk with you. I wish our visit could have been longer.
Do not worry on such things, Togo. There will be plenty of time for us to talk once Shiro has been defeated. You can count on that.
Ooh. That's weird that, I guess in this universe, like, spirits don't, like, reincarnate. They just kind of pass on to the mists, they call it. And, I guess some spirits are powerful enough that they can kind of, like, exist back in this realm and in the mists.
You have returned. Good, good.
The fortune
Sit.
teller.
I shall tell you your future.
So this is back in the days before,
The Emperor has his eye on you.
where Shiro,
Me?
like, decided to
Why
betray
would
the
the
Emperor.
Emperor be watching me?
Your good work has not gone unnoticed. He thinks you are trustworthy and brave.
But what does it mean? Why is he watching?
You, Shiro, will be rewarded for your service. You shall be singled out for something very important.
When?
Soon.
Soon.
Very soon.
Wait, they're animated like around the ball. Well, soon, as
You
in
have
like
served me well.
tomorrow or the next day.
Thank you, my Emperor.
A man of your considerable fighting prowess should play a more important role in the Canthan Empire, don't you think?
Ang
My lord?
Gan.
Why should your talents be spent defending the merchants from bandit raids, when they could be put to a better use?
Why does Ang
I
Yang
do
sound
not fully
evil?
understand.
Rise, Shiro Tagachi, and take your place beside me.
Ooh, he's
as my
huge. Is he a
personal
Norn?
bodyguard.
Is Shiro Tagachi technically a Norn or something that made his way into Canthan somehow? Woo! Alright, we are in Zinku Corridor. Emperor Kizu wishes to speak with you. When he received word that Shiro was within the city walls, he ordered the Imperial army to surround the area. He is in the temple now seeking counsel from the spirits encounced there, and he awaits your arrival. Okay, meeting with the Emperor. So yeah, the thing that I got reminded of that kind of made me upset was in Guild Wars 2, they eventually added a profession or a class, I guess, called the Revenant. And the way the class mechanic works, or I guess maybe not the class mechanic, but like the idea of the class is that this class, the whole point is you're like communing and channeling like heroes from the past and stuff. And actually maybe not even the past, maybe just like great heroes in general, or maybe heroes that have access to the mist. So like Ventari is one of the heroes as the healing hero, because Ventari's like a pacifist. Malix is one of the heroes that you can commune, which is like a big gorilla boss at the end of in like endgame content in Nightfall. Shiro Tagachi is actually one of them. And when they had the expansion, so that was introduced in Heart of Thorns, and then the special elite specialization was Glint, the dragon that we like stole her eggs and she attacked us. That was the bonus for that mission. So yeah, Glint was like the special one for Heart of Thorns, and when Path of Fire came out, they introduced who did they introduce? Not Malix. Kala, some like Char person that is like a really powerful leader from a while ago. Kala, I don't remember the name, but you use like a short bow and you can like do cool stuff. And when End of Dragons came out, I don't know, I feel like it was kind of lame that they made it. They essentially made the Luxin and Kurzik hero one channel. And so you can have like, so Revenants switch between, you can pick between two and switch between them to get like access to their abilities and stuff, except Saint Victor and who was the Luxin guy, I guess the Kurzik and Luxin guy was one of them, and then you can choose Shiro as the other one. And it's like, I don't know, I feel like they could have done some really, really cool stuff where it's like, these are the two people who killed Shiro, but I don't remember if they did anything about it. Maybe like a throwaway voice line when you're idling and you have them both equipped, they might yell at each other. Oh yeah, the other one was King Jalus Ironheimer was another one of the not vanilla, but default ones before elite specializations. But yeah, I felt like it was kind of such a cop-out to have like two spirits in one like commune, and the whole point was like to switch between those two. So it was a little bit like weird for me, where it's like you're switching between Luxin guy and Kurzik guy, and then you're switching to your other one too, whether it's like Shiro or like King Jalus Ironhammer or Glint. Actually, no, I don't think you can have Glint. All the elite specializations are exclusive from each other. So yeah, I don't know. I felt kind of like cheap. I felt like it could have been done better, I guess. And you could have gotten a lot more out of that. Maybe they could have had both of them, and you can have like Saint Victor and I don't know. I can never remember the Luxin one. I guess I've always been a Kurzik in this game. Oh man, Luxin is like destroying Kurzik right now. If you judge it by these borders. But I've always been a Kurzik, but that's mostly because when I played it like 20 years ago, with my friends, they chose for Kurziks and I just kind of defaulted into that. And then just by habit, whenever I played a character that got into this area, I always went to Kurzik first and then did Luxin after. So I think for this playthrough, what I'm going to try and do is befriend both of them and do both their paths, and then probably just do the Kurzik path probably whenever they meet up. Do that like the big final mission before this area. I guess that's like really close to the end of the game. So what happens is you go through here, learn some secrets, gain some powers, and then you come back up here to deal with Shiro, essentially, right? Kind of like how we dealt with the undead Lich, whose name I can never remember off the top of my head. So I think I want to do that, but I remember the mission here, the Kurzik equivalent of him is like manageable, but the Luxin one was like really, really hard. Essentially, the Kurzik version of it is like you're like protecting a point. You're like king of the hill. You're controlling the point, and there's a bunch of like NPCs there to keep alive, and you're being assaulted by waves and waves of guys, which you can just like plant like Minion Master or something. I'm circling this area because it's like highlighted, but I don't think it's actually here. But yeah, so you're being assaulted and you can just plant like a spirit spammer or a minion master, and they can kind of take care of one of the branches, one of the routes, and you can defend the other route. But then the thing with the Luxon one is that you're escorting, you're pushing a payload essentially, and you gotta protect some NPCs. But then since you're moving, you can't really plant anyone anywhere, and you're being attacked from like all sides, it seems like. So it's like a lot harder. You can't really hunker down all that well, and you have to kind of run out to meet some of the ranged guys that's assaulting your like convoy. And I felt like that was a lot harder. So I don't know, hopefully things will be okay. I felt like I was really intimidated by this one, and I felt like we did this one okay. So maybe I'm just like in my head right now, and I'm just like too worried. I'm also like remembering these experiences from like back in the days where I have a lot worse builds. The game itself doesn't have as much power creep. I have no access to heroes. I only have access to my friends, like my 2 friends, and then we have henchmen, so it's like super hard. So maybe like since everything that I'm intimidated by seems to be okay so far, maybe I shouldn't be as intimidated as I am. But I don't know, we'll have to see. I'm always scared to be like too overconfident and then like embarrass myself, which I did actually in the past when I was going through the end game stuff. The last few missions in Prophecies, I went in thinking like I'm hot shit, and then you immediately get humbled by the difficulty. Okay, let's continue this primary quest and see where it leads us. I think we have a few primary quests before actually oh, I should deal with this first actually. But yeah, we have a few primary quests before the next mission, so maybe we'll see where we're at when we get to the next mission and see if I should stop the stream or not. But let's deal with this. Major domination. I think that's actually worth quite a bit, because Mesmer's heroes in this game is very, very popular since they do armor ignoring damage. So a lot of people like have upwards of like 3 or 4 Mesmers being their like main DPS line. I got a Plagueborn Scepter. Hey, this is actually not too bad. 9 spawning power requirement. What does it look like? Ew, it's got like weird like cysts and stuff on it. Ugh. Ugh. But it's somewhat good. Half recharge time of inspiration magic. What? Why is it spawning power then? Okay, no, it's not as good as I thought it was. The 9 requirement and the max damage is probably what made me think it was good to begin with. But with further inspection, it's not very good. Wouldn't it be cool if these things just like stacked up? I guess they could potentially have like upgrades on them that you can salvage out so they don't stack. Okay, is there a merchant here? There's a skills guy here. What does the skills guys have? Ooh, splinter weapon. Oh, that's channeling magic though. I only have restoration. I'll worry about builds later. I think I'll probably spend, like, off stream, I'll probably spend some time trying to figure out, like, a good restoration healer build. Right now, I feel really awkward because I'm, like, trying to attack with this. This is kind of useless at this point since I can just heal myself with these 2. So, that's not very useful. I haven't really used this all that much, especially since this kind of helps with energy management too. And I'd have no, like, brain capacity to even think about clicking on an enemy and seeing if they have an enchantment to remove at this point. I'm just like so novice at the healing stuff that I'm like focusing most of my like attention on the healing for the most part. So yeah, maybe I should tailor the build to my skill level. And when I get better at it, I can kind of like tweak it a bit so that I have like more roles, because right now being healer and then also trying to attack and having some condition specific, like specific conditions needs to be met before some of these skills are actually useful. Like this one, the target has to be below 50 health for it to actually do anything. This one, the target has to have an enchantment for it to do anything. And yeah, this is just a useless skill at this point. I feel like a bit redundant since I have these. And also this heals too, so before, since I didn't have healing abilities, I was using these two to sustain my health. But since I have so much healing now that it's a bit over too much. So yeah. Okay. Merchant? Oh, he's up there. Alright. I'll sell this. Sell these. And I'll sell this. I don't think I need that. I will buy an identification kit. I have a forbidden key. This is for like the very last area of this map, or in this entire campaign. That's like this area here. So this is not really a spoiler, but if you imagine at the end of the game, we probably need to go into this area, and the final mission is like here, and the penultimate mission is like making our way there, and that's like the area where this key actually comes into play. Sell that as well. Okay. Where's the Zunlai? Zunlai? Oh, it's all the way down there. Oh, that's the way I need to go anyway, so should be good. I need to go out this way and go to Tenakai Temple. We'll go here. Bloop. That there. This here. It's here. I have enough space here for that. I will kind of keep that around for now. I don't want to go find a rune trader to see if that's worth anything. Stalber. May as well just grab it, actually. Then I can store it. Hopefully I have room for it. Put this here. That. Inside the other ones. Then I could probably sell that, but I'm not going to bother. We'll let the inventory build up again before I start selling things. Okay, Panda Zor. Whoa, look at the outfit on this lady. Is that a ranger? Dang. Ooh. Lots of skin is being shown. This way. What's up there? Statue of Baldassar, Temple Acolyte. Statue of Melandru. Let's go here. Alright. So, Emperor Kizu is here. He's in the eye, matane. He's just here talking with Vizu. Kizu and Vizu. Visual Studio. 200 years ago. Wait, I'm talking to the stone pedestal, not the actual emperor. The Canthan Empire has seen dark times before, but I fear that Shiro brings a darkness no light can penetrate. Shiro's purpose here was to bind these heroic spirits into magical constructs and bend them to his will. If he had been successful, he would undoubtedly have become much more powerful. Once again, young hero, the Emperor finds itself in your debt. I have spoken with Vizu and learned much from her. I believe I can help you gain access to the artifact of which she spoke. Count Petrov Suheltzer of the Kurziks has sent his people here to begin arbitrating annual terms of war between his people and the Luxons. I will attend to that, and while I do, you will take the opportunity to speak with his daughter, who is traveling with them. If she were made to understand the importance of our mission, I believe she would persuade her father to help us. Find my attendant, the one known as the Emperor's Voice, and he will give you further instructions. Yes, my lord. Apparently this is complete. The Emperor's Voice for your reward. Apparently it's back in here. Emperor's Voice! Look, the hand of the king, like in Game of Thrones. The Emperor is a very wise man. You should take his advice and seek out Danica. It sounds like she might become a very valuable ally in the future. We have learned of a growing movement among the Kurzik's youth that might prove helpful to our cause. It seems they have been stirred by recent events, having grown tired of watching the world pass them by from the comfort and protections of their grand towers. The Emperor wishes to speak with Danica Suhelzer, Count Suhelzer's daughter. She may be more prone to helping us gain the Urn of St. Victor than her elders. Seek her out near the Sunjian district. Menlo will... Why is the period, like, weirdly placed? Menlo will accompany you into Kurzik territory. It is Master Togo's hope that he will be able to call in some favors, since he gave the Suhelzers some assistance many years ago while he was a student at the monastery. Sure, let's do that. The Count's daughter. Count's daughter. We gotta go to Shunjiang district. Oh, interesting. I think that area becomes like a mission area at some point. Actually, we can kind of mess with this a little bit, right? Guess I should do this instead. More healing. But I have to make note of like casting this on enemies while targeting my allies. I don't think I want this. Is there like easy skills that I can just put on my bar? I guess I can put this on my bar. Maybe this one actually. Like that? Yeah. Does anyone else have weapon skills? So yeah, this is a weapon skill, or weapon spell. It makes it so that the person's weapon gets transformed in whatever this is, and they get the bonuses from it. But the thing, I guess intuitively speaking, you would probably assume if someone else have a different weapon spell, like for example, Splinter Weapon that we saw earlier, and I can overwrite that with this potentially, so I can potentially like ruin people's like DPS opportunities. Someone might be like a ranger, Splinter Barrage Ranger, and they are secondary ritualist, and they put Splinter Weapon on their build, and they precast that on themselves and then use Barrage to like do crazy AoE damage. But then I can be like, no, you're dying, I'm gonna cast Weapon of Warding on you and just ruin it. Which is kind of like part of the risk and rewards of this game. And like, you just gotta pay attention and stuff. You can't just like face roll cast things on people. Which I feel like is a good, I don't know, good part, good design. And you gotta like really pay attention and learn about the game and stuff. Thought Assassin. Hey there. Hey, brother Menlo is with us. I am still like monkey brain, what do you call it? Like hotkey habit. These two are usually like my main attacks. I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna attack them. But it's actually healing abilities now. I was like looking at Mox, like, why is he just standing there, not doing anything? But at least like he's blocking these guys from actually getting to us. Is this the right way to go? I just tell him to like lock onto that guy. I guess I can cast this on Mox, and he becomes like, he blocks and has a bit of a health regen. Yeah, and it has like a different symbol instead of like the enchantment triangle, up triangle. It has like a little weapon symbol, so you can kind of tell at first glance, or at like a regular glance, that he already has a weapon on him, or a weapon spell on him. Hey, it's Danica. She has these two like pets, Kimi, Brutus, and Sheena. There, I'm so sorry you had to see that. Shh, it'll be okay now, I promise. Hush now. They were sick, then they tried to eat me. Yes, I know. They are very, very sick, and they weren't themselves. They would never harm you otherwise. But it's all over now. They are at peace. Mummy! Shh, don't worry. I'll send someone to look after you. My father will send food and medicine. Everything will be all right. You'll see. There. So she had to kill her parents, who are both men. She has 2 dads. My dads, who I call Mom. I am no longer content to remain in the protective confines of my society. My people think to keep evil at bay by reading signs and portents, forming rituals, and blindly following the words of the Redemptors. But we are no safer than evil, or from evil, than our neighbors. We are doing nothing to help. I simply can't sit still any longer. Count's daughter. I think she has like a really like nerdy voice. I don't remember what her voice is like actually. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. We are here on a diplomatic mission. When we arrived, we heard some rumors of a plague, but I had no idea. This poor child, I had to kill her parents right in front of her to keep them from eating her alive. It breaks my heart to see all these people suffering. And I wonder, can we Kurziks afford to simply stand by and watch? Is this what the gods would want us to do? Even if the plague never reached Kurzik's land, do we not have a duty to help? For generations we have lived protected lives in our stuffy old towers. We don't make a move without months of careful prayer and deliberation. Well, personally, I'm sick of it. The time for careful deliberation is past. Of course I'll help you. Meet me outside the city gates. Okay. Are you gonna come with us? Or are you gonna like move on ahead? So yeah, these are all like sewers, I guess. Why did they specifically put like spikes and stuff on them? Just for like decoration's sake? They're supposed to look like dragons, you see? Cast this on that guy. Put the thing. Put weapon of warding on him. Try and clear more. So this can remove conditions. So if their bar turns green, or if you see like a grayed out down arrow, not the purple one, the grayed out one, this it kind of gives you the what would you call it, like the inclination, or it tells you that you can use this on them and you can like remove a condition. It doesn't tell you exactly what condition they have, but usually if their bar turns green, you can imagine they at least have poison or a disease, or if it turns like light or red, they have bleeding. How we go forward unto dawn. Yeah, go right in there, Mox. Mox is doing fine. Mox is doing fine. I just monkey brain press 2. He's using your flash with my flash. Someone interrupt him. Wait, he didn't. Did he heal himself after? Wait, why is nobody attacking? I think I might have lost connection. Are we back? Okay, this time I like stopped the stream and started to stream right away. Hopefully YouTube didn't split it. It looks like we're okay. I had like a bit of hiccup in my network there. Ugh, that's scary. Maybe that's might be a sign that I should try and wrap things up quicker. Ooh, there's a necromancer. No, that's a ranger guy. All right, I'm just gonna go to the next area, I think, and then hopefully I gotta fight him. Hopefully we're okay. Hopefully my network isn't like hiccuping a lot tonight. It's always such a gamble, I feel. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm a little worried about the network now that there was that hiccup. Hopefully that was just a small hiccup and it's not gonna continue to have hiccups. But yeah, we'll continue. We'll try to be a little quicker about things. I cast this on myself. I now have weapon of warding. Nice, nice. Get him. Ooh, is that ours? Is that our ray of judgment? It looks like it is, since these guys are all on fire. Oop, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to pick this up. Ooh, look at this place. That's pretty crazy. You can see my little halo. Hongmei Valley. Ooh, the lighting kind of changed as we walk closer to this, like, portal. Ooh, this place looks kind of scary, actually. I go... Oh, no, I go this way. I'm like, I don't want to go near those guys. I think we should be okay. Oh, they split up. Go in there, Mox. I'll support you. I'll give you a weapon of warding. What? Oh, uh-oh. Get him, Mox. I must heal myself. A weapon of warding, Scar Jojo. We're doing good. We do good. We do good. We do good. And we're being attacked from like a few fronts. Ooh, look at that ray of judgment. Oh! We're supposed to walk. Let's not go into there. That place looked dangerous for some reason. I get ominous vibes from there. There's another person there. Akaru. Akaru. Got the amphas all over here. I just tell him to... If I do this, will he just walk up to him? Oh, he does! Excellent, excellent. Yes, yes, just smack him. Maybe I should make use of that, like, target button, or, like, pin target. Xue Kao the Deceptive. Xue Kao. I'm like racking my Chinese knowledge brain to try and think of what that could mean. Xue can mean blood. It can mean snow. Cow. I don't really know cow. I don't really know if there's a word that's like cow. But he's deceptive apparently. I guess his name is decepting me right now. Get him. Get him. Get him. Ugh, he got punched in the face. And the... oh no, we're getting attacked from behind. We also got, he also got, Jesus beamed by Ray of Judgment. Wait, aren't you two supposed to hate each other? The Anfa and the Jade Brotherhood? Why are you guys attacking me and not each other? We're just passerbys. We're really strong, but we're just passerbys. We're innocent. No honor among these triad gangs. It's a lady, Jade Brotherhood. Are you sure you're not in a sisterhood? He's like, I identify as a man, so I am in the Jade Brotherhood. Okay. This guy just watched us like smash his friend. And he's like, oh, maybe if they don't look at me, they will leave me alone. Oh no, they look like they're coming my way. I'm gonna have to try and scare them off by acting tough. Oh no, they're beating me up. Hey, there's Danica with Redemptor Carl? Carl, no. Kurzik Traveler. Luxin Traveler. Stone Scale Curins. Okay, well, look at this place. We're out of, like, the slummy areas. Yeah, the Kurzix is in this area here. We're going to, like, the stone forest. We don't really get to see much of the Luxon area, though. It's, like, all beaches and stuff, but instead of water, instead of, like, at the sea or whatever. Yeah, this would be considered a sea, right? Not an ocean. I guess it's called the Jade Sea, so yeah, it's a sea. Instead of, like, water, it's all, like, turned to stone, turned to jade. So you can walk on it. It's really cool. I'm really excited to like show that off. That place looks really cool. Like fantasy setting wise, it's like a really cool like concept. I am no longer away, Shiro. You said I already read that. I'm glad you came. I wasn't sure if you'd actually show up. It's horrible, just horrible. The plague is out of control. The people of Kantha are dying. We have to do something. We have to help. Nah, I'm sure there isn't anything we can do that the Emperor isn't already doing, Danica. Certainly we can send food and supplies if they needed it, but... There is something we can do, Redemptor, and I intend to do it. My new friends here have discovered the cause of this plague, and they need the urn of St. Victor to help contain its spread. I'm gonna help them retrieve it. You'll do no such thing, Danica. The plague could easily spread to Kurzik lands. Perhaps we can use this to our advantage. Considering the current state of our cathedral, Master Togo of Xingji Monastery believes that Shiro the Betrayer has returned and that this plague is a result of his presence. Shiro? No, it's impossible. What if it isn't, Redemptor? These people intend to fight him using the sacred urn of St. Victor, and I'm going to take them to it. We will return to the House of Zuhelzer immediately and call a holy council. 24 days while the Redemptors consider the omens and determine what the gods are trying to tell us. Our ancestors knew what it meant to act. With their help, I intend to act now. Danica. Saint Victor slew Shiro 200 years ago. If he has truly returned, the urn may hold the power to defeat him. Also consider, the protection of Cathedral Zuhelzer have been unpredictable since the Jade Wind. These look like sturdy heroes. If they brave the cathedral and retrieve the urn, they will also be providing a helpful service to our house. This is the right thing to do. It's what the gods want. I just know it. Please, don't stand in my way. It seems there are multiple benefits to your assisting these heroes, Danica. Well, very well. Besides, I'm certain your father would like to see Menlo again. He thought he was dead after what happened. ... Do we ever get to find out what he's referring to there? Or is it like the Budapest thing? In Marvel. Actually, they probably, at some point, answered that whole, like, plot thread, right? In Marvel. But yeah, I don't know if we ever find out what Picard is referring to. The plague is a mess. Oh wait. Oh no, this is Redemptor card. The plague is a message from the gods. Clearly, they are not happy with the Canthan Empire. The gods are very wise. I should have seen the signs, but I was admittedly short-sighted. We shall allow you to retrieve the urn of St. Victor, and in return, you shall help us with the little problem we've had with the Zuhelzer Cathedral. Of course, we must still discuss all the details. With someone of repute, I have heard that Menlo is with you. The Zuhelzer family owes him a great debt of gratitude for something he did for us ages ago. Bring him to the House Zuhelzer, and we shall finalize our deal. When you are ready to travel there, please speak with the lift operator. He will be expecting you. Okay, sounds good. Speak with lift. So they're telling us straight up to go to this place. But I don't think I want to do that. We'll leave that for next time. I will zone into Mat2 Keep here, which is kind of like the, what do you call it? Like the board operating base of operations before going out to these areas. So this is a really good zone to have unlocked before going out here, because we'll probably be coming back here quite often. Because what happens is if you don't have enough faction with these people, they'll like ignore you. If you try to like talk to their merchants to sell things, they'll be like, you're a loser, and we only serve people that we like. And they'll tell you to go away. They tell you to go pound sand. So yeah, usually I would just like teleport here most of the time to deal with like if I need any merchants or anything. Okay. I think I'm going to end things here then, since I've been having that network issue. I really don't want that to creep up again. So in the next one, we'll continue the Count's Daughter. We'll make our way into Arborstone and then do the quest. Hopefully get to the mission here, and we'll do the mission. And I think what happens is we go here, do a mission, get the urn, go here, do the mission, get the spear, and then I think we actually tried to attack Shiro. So, of course, since we haven't actually gone to here, you can probably assume that we fail, or something happens that causes us to not succeed in defeating him. But I believe we do attack him first. We try that, and yeah, hopefully that's something people will look forward to. Is there anything else? I guess in between streams, I'll probably look for quests and stuff to do now that I've opened up some new areas. Shenzhen Tunnels, Xia Quan, Skyway, Anakai Temple, and I bet some of these areas probably have quest givers too. And I'll probably try and explore these places and reveal the map as much as possible between streams too. And then yeah, in the next one we'll make our way to Arborstone, and then we'll see how things proceed from there. Hopefully, yeah, I'm thinking I'll probably will try my best to make a build. If there are like restoration, so I'm referring to this restoration magic. Hopefully there's like a restoration magic like ritualist boss somewhere in this area. I think we came across a few as we made our way to Mat2 Keep. If I have to, I can just re-enter some of these missions to see if I can just cap a ritualist elite skill instead of having this one. Then I can essentially just like rely on soul reaping or energy, and I can be a fake ritualist essentially. I won't have spawning powers, so my if I spawn any spirits, they're not going to be as like healthy, I guess. They don't have as much health, and they might not do as much damage. But I can still like spawn some of the like, I don't have any of it. I guess I can go here. My heroes have access to like the skills that I've unlocked in my account, whereas the character only gets access to the skills that you unlock on the character. But yeah, there's like life, which is a restoration magic binding ritual, which is a spirit essentially. You press this, and a dude will pop up. And if you're in range of that dude, you get whatever this benefit is, which is it heals a bunch, I guess. But this character doesn't have restoration, or I guess she has 3 restorations, so it only heals 2 for each second that is alive. And yeah, there's like, I guess this one as well, which is like a spirit. And maybe I can also like just forget about blood magic as well. And do I have a soul reaping? Oh no, this is a death magic. Do I want another headpiece that's just like plain? But yeah, however I build this, I can essentially like get rid of all the blood magic, put it into channeling. Then I can also have like channeling related abilities. And if I go to the channeling related abilities here, one of my favorite skills is actually Signet of Spirits. If I can find that, that'll be really cool. I can just like spawn a bunch of spirits and then stand back, let the spirit tank things, and I just focus on healing. And yeah, channeling is also where you get like some of the spells you do damage with. So this thing is like you do 20 lightning damage to your target, and if you're within spirits, you do more damage. So yeah, I can essentially use channeling magic to do DPS and restoration magic to help heal up the team. So I was thinking like that would be a good idea to try out for my necromancer here, see how that plays. And yeah, I really like how open the building is. I've tried out many different builds so far. I tried out death magic minion builds, curses, just like debuffs and stuff. I've tried blood magic, which is like the necromancer way of like supporting with health and debuffs and lifesteal and stuff. And yeah, now I'm like trying restoration and healing. I've tried like elementalist and having like elementalist offensive abilities in combination with my necromancer sustaining abilities and stuff. It's really cool. I really like it. You kind of like can build it out how you would like, even though it's not meta, it's still somewhat viable, and you can kind of like, I don't know, be proud of yourself for putting something unique together or something to your own taste, your own like play style. So yeah, this is kind of one of the reasons why I really like this game. Okay, well, I'm gonna go now. I'm probably gonna go get me something to eat, and we'll see. I don't know when I will be able to stream again, but I guess keep in mind I do plan on streaming Stellar Blade when that comes out, so maybe the next one won't even be this. It might be Stellar Blade, but we'll have to see. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye-bye. 拜拜。